Welcome back to This Week with ClearAdmit. I'm Graham Richmond, the co-founder of ClearAdmit, and this week I want to talk about Harvard Business School interview invitations. The school issued interview invites for round one candidates on Monday of this week. A lot of folks were waiting with bated breath to find out if they'd get an interview invitation, and as it turns out, most candidates will not have gotten an interview invite, and I just want to sort of speak to that crowd. You know, if you did not get an interview invitation at Harvard, it's really, all is not lost. You may have applications pending at other schools. In fact, I would assume that you've applied to more than just Harvard because, you know, it's always a good strategy to apply to multiple programs. And I just want to remind you that every school does this a little bit differently, and Harvard is rather unique in that they make a very steep cut in terms of who they invite to interview. Most other MBA programs are taking a much larger percentage of candidates into the next phase of the process with the interview. So fear not, just because you didn't get an interview at HBS does not mean that you're going to get rejected from every other school that you're applying to. I should also remind you that the application process, as we've heard over the course of a bunch of webinars this past month with admissions professionals at leading business schools, it's part art and part science. And so we see people posting that they were rejected without an interview at HBS, and in the same day sharing that they got an interview invitation from Stanford. So there isn't an exact science to this, and that's why it always pays to apply to multiple programs and not get too up or down based on one result. So I want to wish everyone who's still waiting and applying in round one here in terms of decisions the best of luck, and we'll see you next week.